Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you are in the world. This is Howie, and I'm here to help you win with money. Today is Friday, February 26th, the last trading day of week number 7. If I recall that correctly, I think it is week 7. And I'm excited because at the end of the month, I like to compile my statistics and data. It is the last day of this week and the last day of this month for trading, and then next week will be the next month. So at the end of this week, I will put up my video, see how much money I made for week number 7 and my year to date running total. A quick market cap. Market is close to flat. It was red in the morning. Yesterday was red. The Dow looked like it's just holding a little. Nasdaq looks okay. I did do some short-term trades, and I did it on Tesla, and I'm gonna show you that a little bit later. I'm gonna try to exit out of my Tesla when there's only 15 minutes left in the trading day. I'm in the money. I can let them expire, but you never know what happened after market. So I'm going to close those out for maybe 5 or 10 cents, whatever it may be. I'll show you that as I do the trades. For any of my coaching friends, you should use this URL. There is a thing that I'm doing here where I will be, most of you know that I teach financial literacy, and one of the things that I'm looking at doing is partnering with another company to sell courses, and they're pretty affordable. They're $99 a month. So I'm looking to just outsource some of my other products and services that I normally do. And then this way I can focus on more the advanced or intermediate stuff. I like to do annuities, retirement planning, insurance, hedging, options trading, day trading. There's a lot of other things that I can teach, and those are sort of the value added that my customers want from me. But the basic stuff you can get by going through a partner, and that's what I'm doing here. So go to this URL or click it in my description in the video, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm going to show you the timestamp, 341. The markets are flat. Dow is still down. Nasdaq still up. You see? So I told you let's follow Tesla and see what we're going to do next. Into my E-Trade account, you see this. Let's scroll down to Tesla. And on Tesla, you're going to notice something. You see this? It is out of the, it's going to expire worthless. Now, do I care if it's expired worthless or not? I don't really care. I'm going to close it out. There's only 20 minutes left. And you're going to learn something about closing things out. Why argue over? Now, this is an anomaly. It shouldn't even have a credit. It should cost me money to close. But I'm going to put in, let's do even. I don't think it's going to work. Normally it should cost me money to close. And the point is this. When things expire worthless, it costs you zero money to close. But this one has an order for zero, which makes no sense. Normally it should cost me 1 or 2 pennies to close this contract. You see it's not closing. There's no volume. So what I'm going to do is just move it to a debit, add in 1 penny, and I will pay money to close this, which is normal. I collected the premium up front on a credit spread, and now what I want to do is close this account, and it's not even closing for a penny, so I may have to move it to 2 pennies, which is I'm okay with. I'm going to leave that out there, and I'm going to close my other one. Here you go. You see my other Tesla. This is a put now. Hit the close button, and you see the same thing. I'm surprised there's no volume. I want to close it. Let's do even first. I don't think it's going to work for even. I'm okay with paying commission on closing because I already collected the money up front. You see it's still not going through. I'm willing to pay 1 penny or 2 pennies to close it. What that means is this. After the market closed at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, options still trade, or they could be traded. And they can trade for 90 minutes after markets close. And if Tesla announces some new product or something that causes the market to jump, you can still lose money on an option that's close to being worthless. So what I'm going to do here is, let's see if I can close the Tesla. It's still not closing, so I'm going to pay 2 cents. I'm okay with paying 2 cents for this. And my E-Trade will do the best price possible. It'll find me a buyer somewhere. And if not, well, we may just have to let it expire. There it goes. It went across. You see that? It finally went across. Since I'm here, let me see what Riot is doing. I have no idea. Riot is only down $1 right now. I wanted to roll this down, but I'm not going to get a 90 cents. I may have to move it to closer to the mid. So we'll try that. And if this don't work, I still need to roll this. And I want to roll it. There it goes. That one worked. That 80 cents. You see that? All live trading. I'm recording it. You see the timestamps. They match. Nothing is fake. Some people edit like HTML on the browsers to trick the users. Look, I move my mouse. There's no way to fake these things. The clock constantly moves. So let's find the next trade to do. I want to show you what I did with Tesla. We'll put a, hang on one second. This filter thingy is not very smart. So here you go. I close these out. And you can see the prices. They're close to 0 or 1. And you see I collected the difference between this. And same thing here. I don't know why that one is not, maybe I didn't do that one yet. So let's go back to that Tesla and put that trade in. So here is Tesla. I need to move it to 2 cents debit. And then it will close this out. You see that? $3. I'm okay with that. I made the profit. Release all my buying power back to me. You should see that real quick. 2 cents should work. I'm surprised there's no volume on it. Let's see what Tesla is trading at. It's right here, 687. These things have no volume. I can't even get rid of it. So that's the best I can do. I'm probably going to leave it at 2. I may just have to let it expire worthless. There is a little bit of risk. The problem is, you see that? I can lose $3,000, which is really not worth it for me to lose. I'd rather just close this up using paying for it. So this is why you want to close options. You can let it expire worthless, but I'm still on the hook for $3,000 of risk. Why wouldn't you want to just pay a few dollars to close it? And that's what I'm hoping for. And you see it's still not working. And I think it's just because there's no volume. And there you go. Finally went across. It's kind of stupid, but I'm okay with that. Remember, $3,000 risk, you don't want to leave it open for a mere $2 difference or $1 difference that I didn't want to move it up. So I closed that. If I put this in here, you'll see the transaction cost or the. So I sold that one. It only cost me 2 cents. It's actually the difference. It's 1 penny. And that one cost me 2 pennies or $2 plus $3. But I made profit on Tesla. And you see how I entered it in? I entered it in today at 11:30 a.m. And I just closed it literally right now. And I'll show you that. You can see that less than a minute ago. It posted to my account. So let's see what else I can do before the end of the day. I'm going to try to roll this lemonade one that I have. I lost money on this, but I want to bring it a little bit further out, narrow the gap of this. See, I want to try to get a net credit still. I don't think I'm going to get anything, but I'm going to start off at a really $80 in my pocket. I don't think I will. But this one was a losing trade. I started it when lemonade was like 170. So right now I'm losing money. There's only a few more minutes left in the trading day. I want to try to roll this, change the width of it, change the strike price. And you see, it's not gonna. I may have to move it real quick because I'm just running out of time. It's less than 5 minutes left of trading. And I don't know, will lemonade turn around for next week? But I already lost my money. I'm trying to minimize some of my losses by changing this particular trade. So let's put it closer to the mid. I think the mid was at 20 cents. Let's try that. If not, I'm going to have to go to 15, then 10 cents and see if that will work. Nothing yet. Hit refresh. Let me wait a few seconds here. Nope. So let's just go. We're running out of time. Let's do 15 cents. And it may not even work. I may not even be able to get a credit for this. I may have to pay money, which I don't really want to do. I may just end up closing this position and wait to see what happens. But I'm thinking it may rebound. I mean, all the high-tech stocks have a rough week. And I'm just trying to figure out how to turn this trade around. it's not going to go back up to 160 in a short time. You know what? I may just end up closing this position then. Here's our trade I'm put in. I'm rolling it closer, shorter in time, and I'm going to move the price closer to the market price. Sometimes I do this so I can start trading because I can always roll out. Again, I'm not afraid to roll out. Here you see it still didn't go at 50 cents. So I'm bringing it up in time. You see that? June, May, June. I may have to do 40 cents and it may not work, but I'll give it a shot. And I have less than a minute or two left. Let's see, can that go across? And that one did go across. So I collected a premium there. You'll see that. I'll show you what I mean so no one knows. You see, I can't fake that in that second. Look at that. The market's going to close in 2 minutes. Put in another trade. The lemonade one will not work. I'm trying it, but it didn't work. And you'll see the Tesla. There you go. So that wraps up today. Show you real quick what the market's going to end with. The Tesla, I made money. Rocket was okay. I didn't care about that. SPY. Couple things that I care about for next week. Keep an eye on Riot and the Bitcoins. If Bitcoin keeps on dropping, again, I just have to play it and move it in that direction. Don't forget, please follow me on Facebook on my Investing 102 page. You can follow along. I post my trades and I do other stuff there. Don't forget to stay tuned for tomorrow's episode where I post my P&L for the week. Again, I'm one of the few traders that posts and capture all my trading history, dump it into a spreadsheet. I show you what my winners and losers are. I talk about some of the trades for this past week and sort of the trade ideas that I have coming up for the coming week and what I'm doing. With that, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, a like, comment below. Tell me how your trading week is. If you show the loss for this week, it may mean that you were doing short-dated options. Options that only give you a few days to be right or wrong. And when the stock moves against in your direction, your options go to zero really quick. And I notice a lot of traders still do that. There is you can make more money for your premium or how much it costs you, but the risks are higher. And if that's the way you want to play, that's fine. There's no right or wrong way. You just have to figure out what style works for you. I like trading a very conservative style. So I ended the week pretty good. Hopefully I will show anywhere from a couple $100 profit. I don't know yet until tomorrow. So anyway, I'm running out of here. Let's do this together. As always, we can do this $1 at a time and have a profitable week. Bye-bye.